India is wedded to its hinterlands, as if it's a fate ordained by nature. Far away from the jet-set urban milieu of metropolis, interiors in India are suffused with lackadaisical pace of life and organic way of living. Ensconced in the gorgeous valleys, emerald green forest, wild deserts, these hinterlands are smeared with tiny hamlets. It's always said that India is one nation with many worlds.
See, literacy is a fundamental skill, and if you don't achieve literacy in time, then you cannot really cope with any of your formal education. Apart from being a skill, literacy also inculcates certain habits of abstract thinking which are absolutely necessary for a person to be in a modern society and live a meaningful life. So I think that we cannot just trivialize literacy saying that it's just a skill. Several reports and several surveys show us that children, in spite of spending a few years in the school, they are not able to acquire basic literacy. As far as our curriculum is concerned, a child is expected to be literate by the end of the second year of school. That doesn't happen.
It is the government schools with free education and midday meal programs which are the only hope of education in these parts. Otherwise, these hinterlands are often isolated with economic development and material progress that defines city life. In many of these villages, the local dialect of children is semantically different than the textbook language. What children speak at home does not find any reflection in the narrative of school textbooks. Though textbook language is often the official language of the state, it is as alien for children as Swahili to a German. Often children learn early readings and writings in an unfamiliar language. This adds enormous stress on their early learning processes.
Because see, here in Nandurbar we have about 6 different tribal languages, which are obviously different than Marathi, and then children have to come from their home language to the school language, and that's an issue, an area which is completely virgin as far as the research and pedagogy is concerned.
With 22 official languages and more than 5,000 dialects, with social stratification at various levels and heterogeneity as an entrenched feature of ethnicity, challenges in the early literacy domain are humongous. Institutional foundation of early literacy is still an unfinished agenda, an unfulfilled educational quest in India. When we think of early literacy, we think of a child rooted in his social hemisphere and linked to his domestic reality. A child has the right to learn without any inhibitions and baggage of social imposition. We have to erase the iniquitous system that elevates some and downgrades many. A child must read before he reads. That's the beginning of real education.